That sucks. I like Bonin better too. Alright, this is probably a terrible waste of stubs because the cards aren't going for that much. Alright. So we got 10 player packs to go too. Let's open them. Let's get it. We need to get clutch. We need to get lucky. Is it weird that they show these cards before the animation happens? Seems like it's out of order. Dude, if we just pulled Stargell first fucking pack, I'm gonna flip the fuck out. Come on! Pirates Stadium! 475. Is this him? No fucking way. I pull him first fucking pack. Time to freak out! Oh, yes! Yes! We got him, boys! Dun 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 dun! Yes! Yes! You may have heard a vibrating in the background. That wasn't my controller. That was me shitting my pants. Woo! Woo! Holy shit. Is he on a trampoline? That was pretty fucking nice. Pretty fucking clutch. One pack, one Willie. Keep dancing. Handstanding. Who the fook is this guy? What, Big Willie style? That's amazing. Wow, that's my first one in a long time. I pooped a little too. Hell yeah. Yeah, first pack. Is first pack called clutch? I don't know if I can see first pack clutch, but this card was so good for me last year. So yeah, we pulled him. My big head is hiding his 42 speed, but let's review the card that we just pulled and kind of put him through his paces, talk about his swing path and all that, but that'll be in a second. Let's talk about his stats first. So obviously is a righty killer. For anybody who used this card last year, I think it was part of the NL Central collection. I loved it. This year, we'll test it out. I'll give my feelings kind of more towards the end, but 111 contact versus righties, 115 versus righty on the power. The lefty is a little bit worse power. Maybe platoon him with Frank if you have Frank already. Vision 89. Somebody going for like 50k, maybe a little bit expensive for a platoon bat, especially if you got like Jason Giambi or something. Vision 89, discipline over 100, fielding stats or whatever. So like with his fielding, I don't know if he's usable in the outfield. 42 speed, just it seems rough, right? Even though he's got good arm strength, arm accuracy, his reaction at 61, he won't be doing you any favors. This one off Zach Britton is kind of some feedback I want to take a look at. So it was popped up to the center fielder, and the way Willie's swing is, we'll take a look at the PCI feedback. So this is on the next batter. So sinker inside the PCI, right in the middle of the zone. It was kind of a fly out, good timing. It gave me okay contact result, which is very frustrating. I know it's kind of out of like at the edge of the PCI, but it still feels like, you know, I was kind of right there. He hung it right in the middle of the plate. But the sinkers are really hard to hit in this year's game, and that's one of the reasons why it was not punished, even though it was thrown right in the middle of the plate, because it's just weird. So Willie, and also with Willie, he's got like a swing, a left-handed swing. It is sweet. It is fast getting around to the middle, to the inside part of the plate. Like we tested out, some players have that good fast to the inside, some don't. But that was the last video, yesterday's, not last one's, but 2 videos ago, where I was reviewing the Lou. So opposite way power. Willie has a tremendous amount of that. You're gonna basically want to live in the left center field to left field gap because he's got like strange oppo power, right? He isn't really a puller. Like when you ever use Jock Peterson, Joey Gallo, they're straight extreme pulls. As we get a little, I guess, kind of sacrifice. Not really a sac fly, but so like obviously Willie can pull a ball if you're ahead of it, right? That's gonna happen. But I feel like a lot of his outs are like ground balls to the second baseman here, so it doesn't feel like he's very strong pulling the ball, and that's not really what you're gonna want to use him for. He's somebody that's kind of like gonna be consistent gap to gap, even against righties. You know, line drive. He's gonna hit a lot of line drives. His swing is very smooth. It's a straight plane type of swing. As I've used them and used them a bunch of other guys. Like right there though, like opposite way though, that's 2 that I just popped out the opposite way. Like I didn't even hit those very well. Like I'm not gonna show you the feedback because it's embarrassing. I was off both of those balls, but not even that much. Here I swing and miss, and yeah, he's just jogging, and the guy that I'm playing just fucking around. This is all on Hall of Fame, all in the event, FYI. So some of this, like this one's versus Oral Hershiser. So some of it's versus good players, some of it's versus you know, not so great players. We lined out on a sinker. Because sinkers are good. So yeah, basically you're gonna see a lot of that, like doubles the other way and hard power the other way, and then kind of like soft stuff grounding out when you're over the ball or pulling the ball. Like I said, obviously you could still pull it over the fence. It's still a possibility. But his swing and the way it moves is something that you're going to kind of want to like focus on. So like maybe if you're late on fastballs, late on balls a lot, I think Willie might be the guy for you, because that's the way that like basically plays to the strength of the card. Whereas like somebody that maybe you want to pull the ball a little bit more, maybe if you're ahead a lot of fastballs, ahead of a lot of those off-speed stuff, I think you want to go with the Gallo or Jock Peterson types at first base or left field even. I think even those two are probably better than the... Jock's a pretty poor fielder too. I think Gallo's a better fielder than both of them. So he is basically an only first baseman. If you're on like a Pirates theme team, maybe you can put him there. But really, I'd probably have him there at first base unless you have that Josh Bell card. Because in left field, what do you got? Bautista, McCutcheon, and then your left fielder is... I think it's somebody decent on the Pirates theme team. But if not, Stargell's also a stud. But I mean, that's all what I had to say, right? You see a lot of the same hits, the same places to go. Me rolling over, outside curveball. So if it's on the outer half of the plate, obviously, just like real baseball, drive it the other way, right? So this is a push to the gap. I believe this is the last inning and a walk-off double. So live gap. And not even gap to gap, like live in that gap. Because when you saw that I pulled it, the center fielder just chased it down in the right center. Of course, you know, you can right center field it up. So, Willie, I like him. I think he's a solid player. I don't know. I'd rather have somebody like Jock Peterson or Joey Gallo that's going to hit me home runs at first base. Frank Thomas is my righty killer. Is my lefty killer. So he probably will not be on the team long term, but I think a very solid, a great contributor, great average and power guy for you. Willie played well, player of the game that game with that Oppo pop. But out of 10, since we want the ratings back, out of 10, I'm going to give this card an 8.6 due to being 50,000 stubs. It'll probably go down in price, but being pricey where you can get this production from other cheaper cards that maybe have different swing paths. But if you have, like I said, that Oppo type of swing behind the ball a little bit, he's great for you. Thanks for watching Call to Action. I'll see you tomorrow.